Did we schedule a fire drill?
Oh, look at this. This is bananas, dude. What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with Intel, and you already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Puppet.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. 3 body problems. Well, we said earlier we got 99 problems, but these bodies ain't one. Actually, it is, and we're going to be discussing that. So make sure you stay to the very end, because me and Rekkai are going to chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth, talking about the things that we enjoy and some of the things we may be scratching our heads about. And also, it'll help get you nice and primed and ready for the Patreon conversation, but you will see that at the end of our reaction. So without any further ado, let's get started. Hey, we got 3 body to dooms. And just in case you didn't know,
the dooms 3 times.
And just in case you didn't know, this episode 5, is called Judgment Day.
That's the name of the ship.
Yeah.
Commodore Williams said I'd find you here.
Is that Raj?
Oh, it is. Forgot all about him.
Top man in your class at the Royal Naval College. Top man of the last 10 years. According to Admiral Kennan, you're the belle of the ball, aren't you?
So, if you're headhunting for MI5...
I don't work for MI5. So what do you think? I'm not asking you for the press release. I'm asking what you think.
I think you're not my superior officer, sir. I think I don't have to answer your questions.
He said, let me be frank.
But if you ask to see my ID, I'll know you're a sackless wonder like every other top Navy man I ever met.
Dang.
May I see your ID, sir? It's too expensive for asymmetric encounters with non-state actors. It's too vulnerable to cheap munitions, and it burns 4,000 liters of diesel an hour.
Dang.
If you gave me £1 billion for naval defense, I'd spend it on a few thousand aerial drones instead of that.
Why did you join the Navy?
To defend my country.
What I need you for is far more important.
You defend the world. Okay. All right.
What I need you for is far more important.
Yo,
So,
the way he
okay,
dismissed
so he
MI5 too. He was like, MI5, man, whatever.
He said, I ain't MI5. He said, man,
MI5, go get my newspaper.
I work for the British IMF.
Usually, when people with more advanced
got in a gray
technology
jumpsuit.
encounter people with more primitive technology, doesn't work out well for the primitives.
Yep, we just talked about that in the Patreon.
The Santi, he, it, told you don't do this. This will be bad for your people, but you did it anyway.
I did. Because our civilization is no longer capable of solving its own problems.
So you done already done all the research. You've been all around the world. You know, you knew from your little pocket, your little corner of the world.
That part.
Where you was. Come
Now
on.
I remember why we stopped living together. Just live.
That's the realest line of the series right now.
You know, she used to make me gungal potatoes at Oxford when I was feeling homesick. She was like my sweet old
She looked bad.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be.
So, we're gonna defeat the aliens.
Defeat the aliens. Hell, they not showing up for 400 years. Like, what are we supposed to do this week? She's so far gone,
you
too.
told me
She's like,
checks out. You've been very cooperative.
I mean, she's had 50 years of trying to sort through all this.
Which means I'm no longer valuable, which means what I know is not a threat.
Does that bother you?
They allowed it because your dude done effed up.
At least she honest.
Only in the biological sense.
You hid the truth from her.
I did,
Why?
because she wasn't strong enough.
But it didn't work out, did it?
Maybe you're not the good cop after all.
Why does that hurt your feelings, you?
Maybe Evans told her.
She never met him. The first time he ever looked at her, she was in her coffin.
Dang. Wow.
When you gave Jin Chung the VR headset, you said it belonged to Vera.
I lied.
Why recruit Jin Chung?
She could be the most capable physicist of her generation.
Even better than you.
No.
She's like, slow down now.
She said of her generation.
Not that I had one.
Ever have a DNA test? Check your heritage? I have. You know what I am?
Half jackal.
Boring as fuck. Except for this bit. I'm 1% Mongolian.
We're practically brothers. She's not hiding anything. In her mind, doesn't matter anymore.
She underestimates us.
Either that, or if...
We need to find out everything we can about these 400 years to come up with a plan, but we can't plan without intelligence.
We need to find out what kind of stirrups they got.
Mm-hmm. I like that. That's a good comparison.
Mm-hmm.
It's somewhere on Judgment Day. That's the only safe place to keep it. We need to get our hands on it. It's a tough nut. We don't know how many people are on board. Could be over 1,000.
And his children there too. Mm-hmm.
Including kids.
Yeah, it's a shame that parents betray their own species. There it is.
Ooh, that's cold.
Without damaging the data. If you're thinking special forces, it'll be a bloodbath.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, did you know the Judgment Day just booked a slot at the Panama Canal Authority for next month?
It's on the move.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you can't track it.
Seems good, all things considered.
Yeah.
Everyone puts on a brave face when you're around.
But they're going through the Panama Canal.
Which is out of international waters. But then again, I think the Panama Canal is also considered international waters as well.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all let me know in the chat if that's true or not.
If our comrades in England were captured or killed, that is all part of the Lord's plan. Yes, of course. I'll see you later for dinner.
Yeah, this dude ego is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his ego.
We continue to serve you. We never lied to you, Lord. Never.
Makes me wonder about that story when he was talking about the wolf in Grandma's clothing. What happens when the wolf knows that it's been discovered, right? You know, because remember it asked to want to speak to the wolf?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Jack?
No. Not yet. Our people keep their secrets locked away in a big ship.
I shot her ass. But
We need you to resume production on the nanofibers.
he's like, you're at your damn man.
Do you want justice for Jack?
Yes, and it's your job to get
I'm
it.
just asking you to go back to work.
Oh, that's easy for you to say.
You have a damn timer.
What are my nanofibers gonna do against them?
I can't tell you that.
No.
So you just want me to trust you?
Yes.
Based on what? War star.
I mean, we all want to know what happens when the timer goes down. Oh, they got them boys out. What's them little guns gonna do to aliens, though? That's what's funny to me. I guess it's not really
but
for the aliens.
I'm
it's
sure
for the
a lot of
followers.
them dudes don't even know what they out there. They just know they was told to protect this.
I can imprint images on my retina, so men with guns are not gonna protect me.
Aliens didn't kill Jack.
Oh my god, I need a drink.
My man, stay
He's
ready.
ready.
Stay ready.
He's ready.
That's me.
What is it?
Whiskey.
Is he rolling a cigarette
I
or
thought
a
he was rolling a
spliff?
spliff at first, yeah. Oh man, yeah. I probably would have taken even one more swig. Knowing that you only got she had like a minute and like 6 seconds left or something.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, I'd be nervous, man. What's about to happen?
Mm-hmm. But here's the thing, yeah, it's like, why did they want her to shut this down?
That tech is something. Oh. Nothing, huh?
Mm-mm. It's too soon. Watch your numbers pop up. So wow, they was targeting her before. Why is she looking? She sees the numbers are back.
Why didn't they come back?
Yeah.
I think the Lord stopped protecting his flock.
Uh-huh.
You've 6 days to complete an engineering project. When you've succeeded, there'll be no medals, no public recognition, no glory. But the next 6 days are the most important ones of your lives. Do not.
He's a real prick, isn't he?
Who says he's real?
Oh, back. I was lead detective on a murder case. Yeah, a Mexican bloke pushed his wife off a cliff. No, I did it. Tequila.
That was a really bad joke. It took me a second to get that. Yo, I'm so mad that took me a second to actually process that joke.
Mr. Pugh, give me a ride down here.
Mr. Downing, I'm Selwyn Pugh, solicitor to the estate of Jack Rooney.
Oh, he's on the will, huh?
Given the scale of the bequeathment.
Is that a real word?
It is, yes.
Jack gave him everything.
Give him something special.
My client, the late Mr. Rooney, has left you half of his estate.
Half?
Taxes amounts to almost £20 million. Once the forms are signed and sent back, we'll just need your guidance about where to deposit the funds.
Yeah, but you're talking to a dead man. Yeah.
I'll be on my way then.
What's money, man, when you only got months?
Yeah. I mean, but for whatever the months you got left, you can ball till you fall. Like,
that's true.
See you later.
Give yourself a shot. How do you know it's too late?
I got a second opinion, Saul. I'm not a... Spread too far.
he's right. That's exactly what Jack would do.
Left. I don't want to just fucking fly around getting jabbed and prodded and scanned. That's when, like, look at the sky, you know?
Maybe to wink at you.
Have a few really good weeks before it all gets too rough.
I get it.
Yeah, I get that too.
You know, there's a Cornish pasty shop just down the road.
I love Cornish pasties.
We could buy 5 million.
That sounds gross.
Topside, this is Diver 1. Portside winch is in place. Starboard winch is being installed.
Roger. Portside pillar is on site.
So they got 6 days until Judgment Day comes through the canal. That's what they're prepping for, right?
What they're trying to do is find a way to slow the boat and extract the technology.
All on track?
Yes, sir.
26 hours to Judgment Day.
That is a terrible soundstage. That is volume.
26 hours.
26 hours, huh? Okay.
And which do you think is more important to the human race? A canal or defeating an enemy coming to our world to take it for themselves?
I mean, let's keep things in perspective. Let's keep, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's tough to hear, but he's not lying.
Even though you don't know how many people we're going to kill, you don't know anything about them. You don't know who they are, what their names are, or why they deserve to die.
But I know it's important.
Yeah.
Hey, Wade? Who left Wade? Who are Wade's bosses? They were telling us to kill people we don't know for reasons that we don't know. And you're just like, yeah, cool.
Why you a scientist? You out here doing shit. I'm in the military. I'm doing...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, what you said. I mean, that's just the nature of being a soldier. You get orders, and you just have to follow your orders.
So what do you think is happening?
I do what I do. You make what you make, give it to me, and let me do.
I think we're at war.
I mean, is he wrong?
That's the last one. Let's go.
Charlie, Charlie 1, all call signs go.
Proceed, Charlie, Charlie 1. We're all a go.
Are they gonna cut the boat up?
Cut that boat into sashimi.
Yeah.
But not cut the boat. Everybody that's on there getting ready to be diced up. She should not be in the room.
Well, it's Oppenheimer, right? You know, your technology is being used in a way that you may not have imagined it for killing people.
How you mean the people communicate with the aliens who are coming to Earth?
I feel you. I mean, you know, you got to crack some eggs. I feel that, but it's just messed up. I mean, you got to think about the globe. Oh, what is this going to look like?
We out here spreading democracy.
Get on board, soldier. Oh, they're showing all the kids too. There's the game master. We still don't know who the game master is. Not completely, right?
That's dude. That's the little dude who was just told Evans he don't understand why they took all the people in London.
That's right. No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
It's not working. Why isn't it working?
It is.
Oh, it's just that fine, huh? Oh, wow. Oh! Wow. It's that fine. That is crazy.
Run, little babies. Run, little.
Oh, there's nowhere you can run. You just got to take that L.
What was that?
I don't know. Did we schedule a fire drill?
Oh, look at this. This is bananas, dude.
Run, Forrest. She's getting ready to vomit.
Oh. 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 Oh, you hate to see it happen. Yo, what's wild is that you can't even see it. It's just...
You can't even see it. You better keep running, fool.
Reminds me of, what is it, Resident Evil? They did this? With the lasers and the grid? Oh.
We're under attack.
That's the hard drive. He didn't even warn them. Oh. Oh, you too old to make that jump, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you way too old for that.
Baby. Baby, yeah. I knew that wasn't going.
Oh, the laser's about to get you, dog.
Limp.
Forgive me, my lord.
It didn't cut the hard drive, though.
Can't say I've ever seen something done like that, in that manner. Just ribbons. Spend that budget. Look at that, man.
And how they gonna get on and find this damn hard drive, though?
I mean, that's still risky because they could have sliced up the hard drive. I mean, it looked like a pile of Legos. Somebody took it? Nope. There it is.
Assuming quantum encryption 20 years ahead of ours, median time would be 3.8 trillion years. Could strike it lucky. 3.8 billion years.
Dang. See, there's that tech.
Quantum encryption.
I'm not going to crack it open.
Well, it's worth if we can't get out what's inside.
As I said from the beginning, brute force cryptography just isn't going to...
What?
It's open.
You didn't do anything.
No, the aliens did.
Open because
they
wanted us to see what's inside.
They're like, you can't stop this.
Gigs of text and media files?
Isn't that less than my phone?
Maybe not yours.
They're gonna show everybody in there, listen, we know where you live at. We know all your peoples.
Not familiar with the file type.
Petabytes. Wow.
Petabytes.
Wow.
I know what that means.
It means 100 million gigabytes.
That's more than my phone.
100 petabytes?
Why is he messing with her like this?
Things you'd like to know. Like, why did they let us destroy their ship and kill their followers and break up your party and arrest you?
Because Mike then after.
Oh, he about to hit her with the sledgehammer.
What is that?
Oh, this is what we got off the Judgment Day. Shakespeare never worked half this hard for a bit of dialogue.
Be careful with what you know. That's where your troubles begin.
This dude is a magnificent. Oh.
He was good on Game of Thrones, and he is
Davos C word.
Yeah,
for
Davos.
something?
Yeah, yep.
A liar is someone whose words are false. A liar cannot be trusted. We cannot coexist with liars.
Yeah.
We are afraid of you.
That was the last thing she said. It said,
My lord. My lord, are you there?
He screwed y'all.
Why do you want to know about high dimensions?
Does the word cell phone mean anything to you, boss?
Is it
Like
another level of the
Pentagon
game?
level.
Could be. What do we do now?
You prepare yourself for something very strange. Put it on.
That's it.
You said they want to show us something. If they want it to work, it'll work for us.
yeah, that's true. Oh, what is he gonna see?
Jesus.
That is the appropriate response.
That part.
How do they know what we're wearing?
I don't know.
Is this their civilization, I wonder? Or is that our civilization?
An AI. Or maybe one of them.
They look like us?
We don't look anything like this. This is all for your benefit. It took you 90,000 years to get from hunter-gatherer to farmer. After that, how long did it take you to become industrialists?
About 10,000 years?
Yeah, we move exponentially.
200 years.
Yep.
Computers, the information age.
50 years.
And how long do you think it took us to get from hunting to farming, and farming to industry, and industry to atomic power?
A lot longer. Our planet is stable. Our catastrophes aren't really catastrophes. We've never had to start over.
It will be 400 years before we reach you. By the time we do, you will have long surpassed us. You will destroy our fleet, and then come back and destroy our world to make sure we never threaten you again.
Sounds like
This
some
is not a
Ender's
conquest.
Game.
It is a funeral procession.
Wow.
The universe has more dimensions than the 3 we occupy. They are hidden, folded up far too small for us to see.
Oh, this is awesome.
When we unfold its higher dimensions, even a tiny proton becomes something very large indeed.
But they said that's just a proton? Wow. Remember we were talking about in the Patreon? What if they had some device that acts kind of like that head? Yeah.
Sophon, are you awake? Awake and aware. I understand my purpose. I am ready to return to my original size.
Bruh, that's bananas. That is awesome.
We sent them to your planet. To the places where your best minds explore reality at its most fundamental level.
The collider.
The universe will remain a mystery to you forever. In place of truth, we give you miracles.
Wow.
We wrap your world in illusions.
The blinks.
Always watching, learning all your secrets, uncovering your lies. And we will teach you how to fear again.
That was awesome. You can't run from it. You can't. It's just there. What do you do in that situation?
It's Independence Day.
You are bugs.
Look,
the Eye of Sauron, right? Eye of Sauron, yeah. That's nuts. I see you. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Yo, that is probably one of the best episodes in science fiction I've seen in a considerably long time. Like, I can't even think of anything that beats that. That was a Matrix moment, man. Like, I remember saying, like, I think it was maybe the first episode, like, one of the coolest things I had seen, one of the more memorable moments in cinema was the Super Bowl commercial for The Matrix. And it's like, you can't be told what The Matrix is. You have to experience it for yourself. And my mind was absolutely blown just off of just that little, 60-second spot. And then the movie absolutely delivered. This episode is almost one of those moments because it's one thing to think out of the box and have these odd ideas of what science can do and stuff. And for those that are super diehard science readers and stuff, this is like par for the course. But for somebody like me who just dabbles a little bit in that area, not a super expert, to see it unfold visually on this television screen was jarring. Like, it was amazing. It's almost like a stand up and clap kind of moment. It's like, wow, you did it. I didn't see that coming in that way. That's just awesome. I'm almost kind of speechless. Rekkai, how you feeling about episode 5? Yeah.
I'm hardly ever speechless, but if I said last episode was 7, listen.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, you did it.
10.
You did it.
That got my little knees over here shaking like I'm hurt.
Yeah, I still got goosebumps a little bit. Yeah, I feel you.
You can put up any little slasher flick or anything like that, and you know what I'm saying, outside of something, that's Exorcist level scary, that right there, that is terrifying. That and the thing is, there ain't nothing that we can do about.
How do you fight that, man? Like,
you don't. You don't. Oh, dude, you know what I'm saying? Wade he's like, yeah, when they get here in 400 years, we're gonna whoop their ass. Listen, bruh, they here today. They here. They sent forth. They didn't even have to bring their whole stuff. As a matter of fact, by the time we get there in 400 years, we gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have eradicated the planet. Y'all are pestilence. You are bugs. Yeah. For what's the name? Winjay, the mother.
Yeah.
Her face when she heard that dialogue between Evans and DeSanti.
Yeah.
Because that whole "Our Lord, my Lord" was just on my nerves. It just, on my nerves. That was amazing to hear, because you know what I'm saying, why would you be so surprised? You start all this in motion. You're one person out of 8 billion people in the world. You start all this because you in your feelings. You need therapy, and then his dumbass, he reversed all of this and got them feeling some kind of way. They was coming. They was incapable lying, and they said, you know what, we're gonna come on peaceful. We just want y'all to empathize with us. Look at what's going on our planet. We coming.
Yeah.
Half the way on the trip, they're like, wait a minute, hold on. Y'all are the wolf. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Time to flip the script.
It's such a flex of power too, because you can live in that level of truth and honesty when you're that powerful. Why waste your breath? with deception. They're like, you want to see what's on the hard drive? Go ahead, by all means. I mean, if you want to, we are coming, and there's nothing that you can do about it. That's to affect. Like we talked, we had a couple of like theories and stuff, and some of that's kind of like discussed in the Patreon regarding like, what does some of this high level technology look like? How do you make the sky blink? How do you make these images come in front of your eyes and stuff like that? And even with that thought and us having the conversation, I still couldn't piece together the how, right? And the way they broke that down, I thought was so good. Like the alien shows up in the AI. I mean, them just being in the classroom is already wowing. Like, welcome to the classroom. Yeah, as you can see, all of this, it is real as far as your little primitive brains can feel. And this is how it's going to happen. This is why we're nasty. This is why we need to handicap you in order for us to take over and to break it down. And I'm sure, I have no doubt that the book's explanation of how the proton gets broken down and how to add in all the individual dimensions and the expansion, I'm sure it is very elegantly and said without a lot of dumbing down. But I appreciate them breaking this down in a way. They gave me just enough science for me to grasp the idea and then show us how awesome and amazing it is. For those book readers, I would love to hear what you all have to say in the comments regarding like some of the things that may have been left out. I've said on numerous times that, sometimes you can get bogged down with the science and it kind of takes away from the story. And they have done such a good job of still maintaining the story. This is a visual medium. Show, don't tell. Show. They showed me what that looks like. They showed me the proton expanding. They showed me a comparison of that thing washing across the world. You did that. They could have easily jacked that scene up. Easily. Very easily. They could have just been like, well, we can do this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. Science jargon, this, that, and the third. But they showed us. And to me, that is worth its weight in gold. Like the imagine if they would have told you that scene in Independence Day when it comes over Los Angeles and comes over the White House and explodes, and it had like they just told you about like, we got this cool little laser that can like level 6 square miles or whatever it is, and they just kept it moving. And imagine the experience you got when you got a chance to see it happen. That's probably the closest thing that I can compare that to, is when you saw Independence Day and they blew up the CTI Bank building, and when they blew up the White House, and you're just sitting there in the theater watching the awe of the spectacle of this thing that you've never been able to visualize. I can't go on enough of how amazing that is. Rekkai, I'm going to let you get the last comments, because we're going to save the rest of this extended conversation over for the Patreon. So if you've been a fan of just the way that me and Rekkai have been chopping up, be a fan of the channel and hit that subscription button. I'm not going to go on and drone on about it, because Rekkai, I'm curious what you want to kind of close this episode off with real quick.
This episode is not even mind blowing, it's mind jarring. How they had the little proton when they put the headsets on to understand the Santis plan all along, and they had it sneak up behind them in a room, just like, we've been here. How they broke that down, like you said, and showed that's how we made the sky blink, and that's how we made the numbers pop up in some people's heads or whatever. We've been here. That was exploratory. The thing is, like you said, for book readers, I know that reading it on the pages probably was incredible. It's probably descriptive, and in your mind's eye, you created a super imaginative, breakdown of those scenes. However, to me, to your illustration, that's like watching a highly pivotal scene. Let's say Independence Day, it's like watching it on your phone with no headphones in, just watching on your phone. there's a stark difference in doing that and watching it in a true IMAX 4D theater.
Yes.
Where the seats move and you feel like, and that's what watching that visually was just like. You know, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Yeah. I don't know how many thousand words it took to create that 5 minutes of what we just saw on screen. That is terrifying.
Yo.
Listen, you can come, we gonna, oh,
you know, we didn't even talk about the ship. We didn't even talk about the ship. That's how crazy that scene was. We didn't even talk about the ship.
That's how crazy this whole episode was. This whole episode
we didn't even talk
was
about
bananas. So yeah, listen, you're doing yourself a disservice. Meet us over on Patreon.
Meet us over there.
So you can catch the rest of this. You can see me on all social media at Nuke from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. I almost couldn't even spell that right there. It's all about this. And actually, maybe what I was saying earlier, maybe it needs to be a little bit more about this too, right here.
Yeah. Here's the thing. We're going to catch you over on the Patreon side. I think Netflix has a hit. This is going to spread like wildfire. I just have to check that episode alone. I'm looking forward to hearing what you all say in the chat. Let us know what we got right, what we got wrong. The phone is always what did we miss. Please keep it in context of what we've seen so far. No spoilers. Please, 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 please don't spoil this. Thank you for your time, and we will catch you all on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.